Hi, and welcome to the Weather Gurus update, tropical update on this Claudette, which is now a tropical depression. Claudette. This is the third named storm of the 2021 Atlantic hurricane season. We're going to take a look at the other basins as well, but first we're going to start off with the active systems in the Atlantic basin. Claudette is the only active system that we have. The center of Claudette is moving into western Alabama. Heavy rains and gusty winds continue to impact portions of the southeast U.S. Storm came ashore with maximum sustained winds of 45 miles an hour. And the latest advisory as of 7 p.m. Central Daylight Standard Time brings it moving at northeast rapidly now at 15 miles an hour. Sustained winds are at 35 miles an hour. Is expected to continue to weaken as a depression and then reemerge over the Carolinas, eastern Carolinas, as a tropical storm again, Claudette, as due to some strengthening on land, barocyclonic processes. Minimum central pressure 1,005 millibars, and tropical storm watch remains in effect from Cape Fear to Duck, North Carolina, according to Pamlico and Albemarle Sounds. So we've had some flooding with this system reported in Louisiana and along the Gulf Coast there of Mississippi and some areas to the north. There is some flood warnings and things. We'll get to that. But like I said, the tropical storm winds are continuing for portions of Alabama, Georgia, later on, northern Georgia, later on tonight and into tomorrow morning into the Carolinas. So it's inland for the next 36 hours. Winds will be anywhere from 35 to 40 miles an hour with some gusts to 50. Tropical storm conditions are possible along portions of North Carolina coast late Sunday night into Monday, and a tropical storm warning watch will be in effect for those areas here. So you look at the map here, and you can see the cone here. It's going to be a quick moving system. By Monday morning and Monday afternoon, it'll be back over the open waters of the Gulf Stream and Atlantic, heading out to sea, not affecting anybody, but maybe some of the Canadian Maritimes later on Tuesday and Wednesday before rapidly becoming extra tropical somewhere out in the North Atlantic between Iceland and Greenland. So as you can see, this is the projected timeline for the system here. It's going to move quick, and we're really blessed that this was a quick mover, so to speak, because it didn't allow the already saturated south parts of Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida, northern Florida, the Panhandle, to really get into those training events where the rain is going over the same areas over and over again. So you can see the rainfall potential here. We have some areas up in North Georgia mountains picking up between 2 to 3 inches of rain in upstate South Carolina, Greenville, Spartanburg area, up toward Hendersonville, North Carolina. Some areas in the Piedmont area of Georgia is picking up a few areas from Aiken, South Carolina, Augusta, back in towards just south of Macon and central Georgia there, Cordele. Most areas be light, between 1 to 2 inches in the Panhandle, from anywhere from Mariana, Bay County, across Tallahassee through Lake City and the I-75 corridor. And just east of Birmingham on Atlanta to 20, there will be some rain. And from Montgomery south through 65 zone there'll be some rain there through the Ozarks, Alabama. So that's the rain production here. Let's take a look at the tropical cyclone names here. Next up, we will have Danny for the Atlantic Basin, and Danny for the Atlantic Basin will be the next name system here. So we're going to go back to the home page, and I just want to show you quickly here anything in the East Pac. In the Eastern Pacific, we do have Dolores that made landfall, Tropical Depression Dolores that made landfall over central Mexico and the Baja Peninsula. So they had rain there with Dolores as well. The Central Pacific looks quiet. There is no tropical cyclone activity expected during the next 48 hours. So going to the radar scope here, we're going to look at the, put it in motion here. I just want to show you the warnings here we have in effect here. As you can see, we have the warnings in effect here through the Birmingham metro area here. This is flash flood warnings extending from the Birmingham metro area northward up into the northeastern Alabama here, up through Albertville, Gaston, along Highway 431 here, heading towards Huntsville. There is flash flood warnings in effect for those areas, and heading south here along 20 and 59 junction through Birmingham, Tuscaloosa. So if you are along those areas there, please look out for flooding rain in central and northern Alabama, extending into Georgia, North Georgia mountains here, north of Atlanta, through 75, I-75 through Atlanta, and some of the northern suburbs, Mariana, Canton, Gainesville, and some of the Rome, Georgia, and some of the suburbs up in the northeastern Georgia mountains. Just want to make you aware of that. But this is the remnants of Claudette, which is moving through here, moving northeast at 15 miles an hour. So those are the flash flood warnings that we have for Jefferson County, DeKalb County, Marshall County, Alabama, as well as Greene and Tuscaloosa counties. These expire in about 2 hours, midnight. But as you can see, heavy rain is extending here, and these areas here all along the remnants of this heavy band, this heavy training that we're experiencing, banding that we're experiencing here. As you can see on the radar, these heavy rains coming through downtown Birmingham, Fultondale, up through 65 through Coleman County, down south through Hoover, through the 459 interchange, and down through Alabaster, south through Tuscaloosa on 59 there, coming through west of town. And they're just rotating. You can see this heavy band rotating here through Tuscaloosa. That's where the center of the circulation is, currently moving through western Alabama, moving northeast at 15 miles an hour. That is the remnants now. Tropical depression Claudette, which is expected to strengthen later on back to tropical storm force as it crosses over North Alabama, North Georgia, and into the Carolinas and the Piedmont of the Carolinas later on tonight into tomorrow morning, Sunday morning. So just to show you on the radar, elsewhere in the countries, we have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings here. I'll zoom out here to show you. There's a few severe thunderstorm warnings here in the central part of the country here, from St. Louis to Kansas City, and also in the high plains and Nebraska and Kansas. There's a few severe thunderstorm watches and warnings that are set to expire there. But elsewhere in the country, it's quiet in the northeast, and it's quiet also in the west and southwest, albeit just hot conditions as 100-degree temperatures continue to make their way. So this has been your update on the Weather Guru channel and podcast. Thank you for joining me. Please be sure to subscribe for the latest weather news, tropical weather and beyond for the contiguous 48 states and beyond. Thank you very much.